Okay, volunteers, you have your host kits. Now what? Let's dive in and see what we've got. First, you want to take out your plan ahead packet, including your fancy pen. But please, remember to plan ahead. If you look through the information in this packet, it'll give you a much better start to your week of VBS. So inside, let's see what it contains. You've got the volunteer training sheet that we just discussed a couple of minutes ago that goes over some of the questions you might have as a VBS host. And we also have an attendance sheet. You don't have to be super strict about this, but we would love to know who's been able to attend each night at VBS. And finally, we have some focus cards. This gathers some personal information about the kids that are attending your VBS, and we would love to know more about them. So please, at the end of the week, if you could turn in your completed focus cards, plus your attendance sheet to the church staff, we would love to know who was able to come so that we can reach out to them again in the future. Next up, you'll have your VBS week host materials. And everything included in this kit will help you walk through day by day of the lessons that you're doing with each of the kids. So we have days 1 through 5 here, and I'm just going to go through day 1 to kind of give you an idea of what each day would contain. The first page that you'll have in your packet is the Bible study for that day. It'll help you walk through the lessons that we're really trying to teach the kids out of the Bible for that day. The second one is your day 1 craft. This will lead you through the instructions and how to tell the kids to go through their craft for that day. And if you ever have any extra handouts or other materials that are needed for that craft, that will also be included in your kit. You shouldn't have to do anything else besides that. And finally, we have the day 1 snack. And this kind of gives you some talking points and some things to discuss with the kids that will really help you wrap up the lesson from that day, as well as the snacks that they're having. It's just a way to get some good conversation started with the kids. Next up, we have your kids' kits. And these are awesome. We'll unpack this in a little bit so that you can see everything that's contained in here. But this basically will have everything that each kid will need to walk through a week of VBS with you. And they're free to take these home, and whatever unopened materials you have at the end of the week, if you want to return them, you can. Otherwise, just send them home with the kids. And as I mentioned, if you have any extra materials that you need for crafts that you're doing for the week, everything will be included in the kit, so you should be prepared. And last up, because everybody wants to be happy and healthy, we've got liquid gold. We've also included some hand sanitizer so everyone can feel safe.